Vincent, Brandon, Rye, Steven.
Oh boy.
I think you did too much on that one.
Yeah, I went a little bonkers on the dancing, but that's how I live life. I'm a bonkers boy.
I was just thinking, if we're gonna do that every opening of every episode, and we do this for a long time, eventually Rye is gonna be 64, and he's not gonna be able to dance anymore.
It's true, yeah.
And you're gonna be like, you're gonna be doing your little dance. You're like, my
Yeah.
hip. You know what I mean?
I think we got a future dilemma there.
Right.
Yeah. He's a little older than us.
Yeah, that's the joke, is that you're kind of older than us.
Steven. Wait.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah.
Steve. What's his name?
Yeah, count, dude. If we have a podcast all the way until
We're at this age.
Yeah.
That'd be
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
It was, what episode is this? 3,800.
Like how many weeks until
Until we are all dead.
yeah, so we do one a week.
So how many weeks are there?
52 weeks a year.
Okay, 52 weeks a year. That would be
So
like,
and then we did. Well, you got another what? 2 years tops.
yeah, probably.
So
I got another 100 episodes in me before you guys can,
Yeah.
get a new co-host.
So 52. Let's say about another what? 45 years, 50 years.
52 times 45 equals 2,340.
Wow.
Welcome to the 2,340th episode.
We're just coming all the time.
And we all have the same voice.
Welcome.
Also, that's kind of just speaking of voices. That's why my nose kind of sound. That's why I sound like this. I had surgery on that.
All right, because you sound kind of nasally a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, today's actually better. I was sounding like this for a very long time, because I had surgery. But that's why I sound like that. So
For your nose.
Yes, and it was successful. No pain anymore. First day was kind of rough, but we're good.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, you sound a little bit different, but you sent us a voice memo the other day, and it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, I'm feeling.
Yeah, dude.
Do I sound a little bit different? Hello. Hey.
No.
Testing. All right. I've been sick all week, which was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Good times. Not COVID though.
Yeah.
So
Sweet.
that's cool.
Well, also just part of the accountability check from last week. Brandon was supposed to get headphones, and he said he would order them after the podcast.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Directly after.
Yep. And
You know what I
question
said?
for you, real quick. Did you do that?
I didn't do that, but the next day I drove to Burbank, to the Burbank Empire Center. Because see the thing, when I buy a new thing that's like kind of expensive, especially electronic, I like to go to the store and smell the store and, pay, like
Really
talk to
get your money's worth.
Yeah, and talk to the guy like, "What is this? Is this the best one?" And then that's the experience for me. So I was like, I don't want to do it like Amazon. I want to go there. So I went to Best Buy, because Best Buy, electronics.
Yep.
So I go there, and they don't have any headphones except for one pair, wired headphones. I asked the lady, "Is there anything else here?" She goes, "No." And I go, "Okay." And I buy the headphones, and I go, "You know what? I am so accountable. I'm so responsible for doing this, because my friends are going to be flabbergasted when I come into the podcast room with these headphones."
Yep.
And
then when you got here,
lo and behold, I got here. And by the way, you guys were texting me days before the podcast. Get the headphones, and all the while I'm like, they don't even know what's coming.
yeah, you know why we didn't know it was coming?
Yeah.
Because you didn't tell us that you got the headphones.
Yeah, because I wanted it to be I wanted it to be a surprise. I wanted to say, I didn't bring them. I'm sorry, and like whatever. And you guys be like, "Oh, fucking no." And then I would be like, "Well, I brought this bag though." And then I would take the headphones out of the bag, and you guys would be like, "What?"
Damn. Dude.
Yeah, and then it would be like crazy.
You missed an opportunity there.
Yeah. So what ended up happening though was that you guys said this morning before we recorded, you were like, "Get the headphones, get the headphones, get the headphones." And I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then I came into the apartment, and I was like, I just immediately took the headphones into the room to test them out. And they were too small.
They were the wrong headphones.
They weren't the wrong headphones.
No,
they
they
were
were
just small.
Well, it's because they didn't have the little adapter. Like
Right.
some headphones, like just the regular headphone jack, you need an adapter.
Right.
The ones we told you about on Amazon had the adapter
Right.
a week ago, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And so we ended up driving to Guitar Center, having a good old time. I've got some headphones too.
Yeah, we all have the same headphones now, everybody. So didn't have the adapter thing, and also it was way too short. The cord obviously way too short.
I took it out of the box and I went, this is probably long enough. I genuinely said that. So the cord, I said the cord's long enough.
Well, you failed.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So when I brought in the headphones and I saw that they weren't long enough, I knew what was coming. I could hear you guys like marching down the hall, and I was like, I'm going to get fucking
Roasted.
And
But you were trying to do a good thing.
The thing that sucked was that I actually did the thing. I immediately the next day, I didn't do it on Amazon, but I went to Best Buy.
Yeah.
I drove. I had to park. I had to get out of my car, and I went in and I bought the headphones. And I was so like, they're gonna be like, oh man, we can't even say these things to Brendan anymore because he's so much more better. He's so much better about getting the things that we ask him to get and doing the things that we ask him to do. So when I was plugging it in, my limp headphones, I got angry.
Yeah.
I started to yell.
I was in the bathroom. I heard Vincent maybe laugh about the headphones.
I think
He
so.
did, yeah.
It was
And
a funny situation.
Yeah. And I started to say like, no, I got these. I went to the store and got these. And you're like, on the way here? And I was like, no, I went to Best Buy a week ago and got them.
Confused, just interjecting real quick, confused because you went to Best Buy, then you came in with a Ralph's bag.
Well, I just have a bunch of Ralph's bags that I keep.
That's fair.
Environmental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't got a lot of money. No. Just kidding. No. You poor. But no, so that's why I was confused. It was in a Ralph's bag.
So I got upset because you guys started to roast me, and I was like, you're not acknowledging that I went and got them. I did get them. It's just I didn't get the right ones.
Yeah.
And that's funny.
And
That is funny.
That is funny. So the thing that got me, because I remember when that happened, I got a little angry. But I know why I got angry. It's because, we've known each other for 10 years.
10 years.
About 10 years.
10 beautiful years.
So you've known me since I was like 19.
Yeah.
And, 19 to 25, 26, I would say I behaved like a little baby boy a lot of the time. Like I was irresponsible. I wouldn't do things that you guys asked.
Sure.
I was, I was not caring about your guys' time.
Sure.
I wouldn't respond to texts. I was bad at that.
Yep.
In the past, I've tried to make an effort to be better at it the past year. And when that happened with the headphones, it all came rushing back. Like, I'm going to get fucking roasted, and it's not going to matter. All the steps that I've taken to be better, all that's dismantled. I've acquired no equity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my problem, and that's why I got so insecure. And it was just that insecurity of, you guys have seen me and have known me from me being a little immature little baby boy.
Yeah. And then knowing you from being an immature little baby boy to being a little immature baby boy this past week, right? Yikes. Just kidding.
He's gonna blow up.
I'm just kidding. I couldn't resist. But no, I understand. Dude, I understand, because if that was your plan, the whole like, I'm going to buy headphones and I'm going to,
Well, I thought it would be a fun bit for the podcast.
It would have been.
I thought it would have been a fun bit for the podcast. And you know what? I fudged up.
No, it's okay.
But here's the thing. I wanted to go buy them at Best Buy, and I didn't.
Sure.
I mean, I didn't. I wanted to go buy them at Best Buy, and I didn't buy them on Amazon. So, but that feeling of you guys texting me the whole week saying, get these, get these.
I think,
and I had already gotten them. I was like, oh, dude, they have no idea. Like,
I think
they're going to be blown away by this.
So it was the anticipation of the bit that you wanted to do.
Yeah.
And it was the incessant texting from us.
Yeah.
Also, we hear you and we respect you. Now, empathy hat. Okay? We are texting you. You're not responding to us saying you got the headphones. So there is
But I did, but it was for the bit.
I know. But what I'm saying is, like, we weren't in on the bit. and we have a podcast to run.
I get
so
it.
we need you to commit.
But
But
I
understand
wanted
why.
to build that in your guys' like, be like, oh, he didn't buy him.
I
He
know.
did not buy him.
Yeah.
You wanted to fuck with us, and it worked.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fun. But
I can totally understand how, over time, all this ball busting gets old. And yeah, I totally get it, but it's not going to stop. So
yep.
fuck you and stop being a little baby boy. Just kidding.
Right on.
JK.
No, it's fine. It's just that came from a deep place. That me yelling today,
Yeah.
that came from a deep place of like this is like 10 years of like, and I'm not saying it's not warranted, the berating over the past 10 years, because I have been that way.
Yeah.
But I felt like I've been making an effort to be better, and that's why I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I just dismantled everything.
No,
And that's why
not in my eyes.
all right.
In
And
mine,
also-
in mine, for sure.
And yeah, you didn't yell at me. You just like yelled like, I got the fucking headphones.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
weren't looking at me. I was like,
No.
whoa, is this real? I was like,
Yeah.
I've never heard you yell that loud.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, that was it. And now I have these Sony headphones that sound pretty good.
These are pretty great.
Yeah, pretty good headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, are we done with feelings talk? Are we done with that?
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, this isn't I'm sorry, Dad.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's an insecurity of mine. So,
What the feeling like you have to prove that you're not a baby boy.
yeah, because I know I have that history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
That's an insecurity of yours.
It's an insecurity, yeah.
And
It's been one.
I don't think you don't look like a baby boy. Like you look old on account of your balding. You're balding.
So I want to.
That's on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
I know it's on the whiteboard.
So we were trying to figure out a transition. I guess is that your transition into
That
the
was
next
it,
topic?
yeah. Right.
Yeah. All right. Because we had chatted about this before. We wanted to find a transition from insecurities to baldness, and that was it.
That was it.
You don't look like a baby boy. You look old because you're balding. Boom.
Oh shit, man. No, but yeah, I mean, I'm yeah.
I know, honestly, like I know that you feel that way, and trust me, I get it, right? But I don't look at you and I go, "Oh, that guy's balding." I don't see. For me personally, I don't. I know you feel it, and I know that's what's going on. That's
Right.
but like,
No,
I don't
like-
look at you and be like, "Oh, that kid's no."
I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. I can't take I don't want to take the pills, because if you take pills for it, it makes your cock not work.
I mean, I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard that it works and people are fine. It depends on the person. Side effects are in individual basis.
Right.
Yeah. Did your penis not work?
Right now,
No.
or when I took it.
When you took it.
No, it worked fine. But I will say that the loads, watery loads.
Because of the pills?
Yeah.
Watery.
Oh yeah.
This is just.
It's like it's
It's
like a
lot.
squirt. It's like a squirt gun.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So you'd rather
Have
you'd rather be bald than have watery loads?
Well, see, right, I'm not bald. That's the difference. Right now, I wouldn't say I'm balding. I would just say my hair is thinning because I'm getting older.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all.
You know.
You're still very attractive.
Yeah.
Right.
You're the more attractive than us.
That. Well. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't say. Yeah, I mean, thanks, guys.
It's not preventing you from getting the ladies.
Sure, but I will say that wear a hat maybe when I go around places.
But then you take it off at some point.
Well, yeah, you would have to see. That's the thing. Is
So it's
if
like
you-
deceiving. It's like.
I mean, it's a little deceiving because you're walking around with a hat on, and I have enough hair on the top to make it look like I have a full. I mean, I have hair. It's not the problem. But what I'm saying is, you can make it look like, like he's fine. And then you're hitting on a girl at a bar with the hat on, and then she's like, "Oh, I really like him. I go home with him." And then you go home, and then you in the middle of coitus, and then your hat falls off, and then
Let's say you're totally bald
yeah. Let's say I'm absolutely 100% bald.
on the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just with and some like fuzzies on the side.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
weird like presidential kind of look.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a congressman.
Sure.
And then you're just like doing it, And she's like, oh, this is great. And then the hat falls off. And she looks down at the hat, and then she looks up at you and goes, what? What? And then,
Then you're just like, guess what? Your tone of voice changes.
Yeah. As soon as the hat comes off and they sees your ball, the tone of voice just completely flips.
Surprise.
Wide eye, just completely wide eyed.
Yeah, with a big smile on your face.
But I thought you weren't bald. It's like, oh well, it's too late. It has begun.
And she's like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I'll just keep doing it.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm horny, so.
Because think about that, it's probably happened before.
Yeah, I mean, it's beauty. It's like a push-up equivalent,
Right.
It's a beauty's deception,
Right.
Or like, you know what I mean? Like you're covering up the hair, the makeup. It's covering up, imperfections. It's just what it is. It's just deception. How much, It's all about that.
I feel like me, sometimes when I'm out of shape, like right now, like if I took my shirt off right now, you'd be like, oh, I thought your body would look better.
Me too. Yeah, that's me too.
Right.
I'm like fat, skinny. What do they call that?
Skinny fat.
Skinny fat.
Yeah. It's when you're not fat, you're just soft and mushy.
Yeah,
you're mushy.
That's what I am right now.
Yeah.
me too.
No definition.
Correct. That's
Just a giant glob of fucking marshmallow. And,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like a flap of skin.
Yeah. Speaking about deep insecurities, we went to a Hollywood party recently.
We did.
And, everyone at Hollywood party has many insecurities.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
What was this party?
It was a Rolling Stone partnered with Meta, and they had this like creators issue launch, and just the who's who of the digital creatorship all in one spot. You had like everybody from like Bella Poarch to like just a dragon. Sorry, not dragon. Not dragon.
A
What's the fuck
dragon?
is his name? Thundercat. There we go.
Thundercat.
I think Dragon Ball Durag.
Right.
But Thundercat was there. Cool. Anderson .Paak had a DJ set.
Right.
It's pretty sick.
Well, I mean, because it's just a lot of people like looking, because you go to a Hollywood party and everyone there is trying to find somebody better than you to talk to.
Yeah.
What I've gathered, it's like you
Yeah.
go up to somebody and you're like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Like, cause the people there you know and recognize. Oh, what's up, man? How you doing? How you been? And like you're both just like looking over each other's shoulders almost.
Yeah. It's like, hey man, how's it going?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah. So what do you
Like, oh, there's someone over there.
what are you working on?
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
working on? And it's just like they're not human. It's almost
Yeah.
like an inhuman connection.
Well, it's purely feels like some kind of networking. It's like
It's a schmooze fest.
It's a schmooze fest. Yeah. I mean, and whatever, but it does make you feel like kind of bad a little bit when you're trying to actually talk to somebody and they're not really talking to you.
That happens at comedy clubs. Like every time I'm at one,
Right.
between comedians, chatting with a comedian, same thing. They look over your shoulder. And now I've done it too. And sometimes it's not even because someone's important. Like I might see a friend behind the person I'm talking to.
Right.
I'll be like, hey, what's up, dude? But that's at comedy clubs. Maybe I wouldn't like see a close friend at a Hollywood party. But
Yeah.
I totally know what you mean. And I think it probably happens in Hollywood more than other places.
Oh, yeah.
More than other industries.
Sure. Also, I think with COVID too, a lot of people. This is like the first event that I've been to in a long time when everyone just kind of thrown into the same mix again. And
Right.
I had a hard time conversing. I was like, hey guys, like it was hard. It was hard to like get back.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
figured it out, but
Social skills are almost completely dead.
Yeah.
I've actually like I feel I was talking to like a lot of people and it almost felt like they didn't know how to talk.
yeah,
That's what's weird. I'm kind of like snapped back in because I mean I've just been, I just like talking to people. So like past few months since COVID's not been really a thing anymore or as much.
yeah.
Restrictions have been uplifted. I've been like talking to more people in person. And when I was there, it was just like talking to people that like they don't know how to go past just the standard, how are you doing? Oh, this thing. Oh, I saw that thing. And then that's and I
Yeah.
go, no, but how are you doing? I've said that. And
Yeah,
they
yeah.
go they like look like they're snapping out of a simulation or something.
Yeah.
Where it's like, what do you mean?
You mean
Like, what
there's
do you-
more to life than
Yeah,
short form content?
Legit, like I asked somebody that at the bar. I said, how are you? How are you? And two people looked behind at us. Like they were like, what? why is he asking that question?
Yeah, this is a Hollywood party. No one cares.
It's not just that. Yeah, it's like that. Plus, like, maybe that's just like they thought that me and that person were like fighting or something. I don't know, because I was like, no, but how are you? I don't know.
Now, did anyone do the opposite of this at this party? Did anyone lock in and make you feel special?
Yeah, we met somebody who was a fan of the podcast at the party.
Oh yeah, you guys mentioned that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And who is this person?
I forgot his name.
If you're listening and you said hi to us at the party,
Oh shit, yeah.
we met you and got your name, and we forgot it.
We were very sorry about that, but
But please reach out to us on Instagram or something.
You don't understand how much that meant to us.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
didn't even consider that he might be listening.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, of
So like,
course.
hey,
he
I
is.
listened to your podcast. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder if he's listening.
Yeah, if you are, let us know. Because it was great. We were just standing there, Brandon and I, and this guy comes up, hey, love the new podcast.
Yeah.
And I was like, that felt cool.
And then he was like, wait a minute, where's Doon?
Yeah, right.
I'm like, well,
No.
the truth, Rye wasn't invited. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, he didn't ask for you.
No, he didn't ask at all.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh, my two favorite people from the podcast are here.
Now is he in the industry?
I've never met him before.
It was a very quick interaction.
Yeah, it was very
quick.
He was very cool about it too. He was like, hey guys, just want to say I love the podcast. And then he just walked away. He had like a suit on, I think, too.
Yeah.
He was like pretty cool.
So you think it was real?
Yeah, I mean, he knew about the podcast.
Do I think that somebody paid him to say that to us? No.
Well, you guys are talking about how everyone's fake at Hollywood parties.
Oh, right. But I
Oh.
mean, the fact that he acknowledged that we have a podcast and we've only been doing it like for 3 weeks,
True.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That is cool. That
Okay.
is cool.
So Hollywood and Hollywood parties are all about making a good impression.
Yep.
Speaking of impressions.
Speaking of impressions, we did. You know, Saturday Night Live or Matt Friend.
That friend.
Yeah. I met him before. Brandon was the first time meeting him.
Yeah, I met him.
We met him at the party, and he was doing impressions all the time, which is fine.
Mm.
That's what he does. But
But it
Yeah.
got me thinking, because, you guys do impressions all the time. And the funniest, I think any impression to me is funny as long as the person you're impersonating is saying, like, I'm gonna come. Like, whatever. It could be any.
Why?
I don't know. It's just always, but try it. It's always funny. So, like, I don't know. Kermit the Frog.
I'm gonna come. Oh dear. Oh no. I'm close. Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah! It's his
Right
arm.
on.
His
Yeah.
arms.
Yeah, he's just flailing around.
Yeah! You could do Kermit the Frog.
That's good.
I don't know. Everyone can.
Kermit the Frog. Hey, I'm gonna come.
Was he like a Latin Kermit the
Hey,
Frog?
Kermit the Frog.
Hey, Kermit the Frog here, bro. Hey, man. Hey, Kurt. Hey, what's up, fool?
What's up, Miss Piggy?
Hey, what's up, Miss Piggy? How you doing?
I can't do that.
Come on.
All right, you're not Hispanic, so you're not allowed.
Yeah.
I give you the pass to do it.
Yeah, me and Vinny give you the pass to do it because I'm also Hispanic,
Hey, man. What's up?
Hey, man. Yeah, man.
I like it. It's so. Hey, man. Hey, I was gonna go swimming, but I'm gonna take a nap on my lily pad.
Where's Miss Piggy?
I think she's taking a nap.
I'm a little insecure about doing that.
Right.
That's okay. Oh yeah, you might. Yeah, fuck.
What?
I hate comedy right now, dude.
Yeah, it's the worst. I mean, that's the thing is that we are saying it's okay because we are Mexican, so it's fine.
Yeah,
You're fine.
And it's also funny because we do voices, and voices. But here's the thing: casting nowadays in voiceover, it's like, oh, we're casting this person. We're casting a person of Latino. Like we're casting you have to be Mexican. You have to be Latino.
right.
So that's like the one thing that's shifting. Like you have to cast what you can't. Let's see,
Right.
like the guy from Family Guy. Oh no, Peter, he had to step down because he wasn't.
Oh, because he was white.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, Peter, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Oh, Peter, I'm gonna have an orgasm,
Yeah.
Peter. Oh no, I came. So yeah, so that's what I used to do on Vine. I used to do Family Guy impressions, like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing, Peter Griffin here?" Oh, Peter, I don't Stewie Griffin. I used to do all that shit on
Right.
Vine. That was like my bread and butter.
And I used to do a Jay-Z impression on Vine.
Yep.
And I looked back on my old Vines recently, and I was like, is that impression even good?
Right.
Yeah, but we told you it was. You thought it was, so we just went along with it. So what do you think is better, Vine or TikTok?
TikTok, right?
Yes.
Yes, Vinny? Go ahead.
TikTok.
Right.
Yep.
I think a lot of the time when people say Vine is better than TikTok, it's coming from a place of nostalgia and not a place of genuine, the videos were better, the functionality of the app was better, all that stuff. Like, it's coming from a place of like, I remember where I was when I watched this Vine and I was younger or whatever. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think it's that meme where it's like TikTok or Vine walked so TikTok could run or whatever. Like, that's true.
It is.
Like back in the day, it was like, I think Vine was just it was forced you to compartmentalize your ideas into a 6-second video. There was limitations. That was your little window,
Right.
And however you adapted to that. So
I don't know a lot about TikTok, but from what I've seen, yeah, it's better.
Yeah.
Things have evolved.
Yeah.
There's probably more options on TikTok. I mean, I know there is.
There are. It's like you can more customizable, more functionality, more ways to collab with people, more ways to interact with other videos, and it's just miles and miles ahead of what Vine was when Vine even ended. Because Vine tried that. Vine tried introducing like long form video and stuff, but it just didn't. I mean, it was at the end.
It was weird because Vine introduced long form video after Instagram came out with long form video. Right?
No, but Vine came out with long form video that was like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And they were trying to become the next YouTube or whatever. I think from a strictly creative standpoint, Vine lended itself to be better because, you only had 6 seconds. So you could only make it that you had to constrain a bit into that amount of time. You couldn't waste any time.
Yeah.
You couldn't, whatever. There could be no fat on the thing. Sometimes that made a very good video. A lot of times made stinkers.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of stinkers.
I remember when Vine first came out, I was on it early, and there was no editing. You couldn't edit at all.
Yeah.
And that was good for me because so I was like, oh, this is good for me because can do quick facial expressions and like I'm just funny. I can do it. I can do this.
Right.
Then editing came along, and I was like, I don't know how to edit.
Yeah. Everyone had to like become like an editor, filmer, and all that shit like very quickly instead of just it being fun. That was the novelty of Vine, was that it was fun. It was organic. Nobody knew there wasn't a something set in stone. There wasn't a blueprint there. People just started making comedy videos on there because originally Vine was supposed to be an art app.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be for people to make like stop motion.
Yeah.
And to like make stop motion or to make like whatever.
Then it became a comedy app because we kind of made it into a comedy app.
Yeah, the people came on there and started fucking around and just being funny, but for no reason. An influencer didn't really exist back then.
Yeah, I mean, you could have been YouTube famous. You could be like Instagram famous or
Sure.
Insta hot. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So,
But to be famous from a short form video app was unheard of.
correct.
Completely. And also that was unheard of because that was the first one. Vine was the first one.
First short form video app.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And then I think a lot of people didn't know what to do with like Vine fame.
Right.
Like that wasn't a thing because you're TikTok famous. Everyone here's always on TikTok famous.
Right.
But that started with Vine.
Right.
It started with like, this small app, you gain millions of followers and you gain recognition. Because I can remember when people saw me and they knew, hey, you're the guy from Vine. I was like, what?
Right.
And I was like, what do you do with that?
Right.
There's tons of people on TikTok with millions of followers. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many.
And on Vine, there was not a lot,
No.
which made us feel really special.
Yeah, it did. I mean, there was how many creators on Vine, like total, that like had like that were constantly every day making shit, like 100,
150?
150, like TikTok's thousands,
Sure.
thousands
Of
people
creators making shit every day that have a shitload of followers.
every day. Yeah. And by the way, a shitload of followers can be anything like over, I mean, I don't want to say what that would be to be like, oh, it's a shitload, but like, let's say over like 50K. 50K is a lot of people following you. There's so many people.
Right.
With
on-
50K.
There's so many people with 100K. There's so many people with 500. There's so many people with 3 million
And a million followers today is not what it was back then.
at all. At all. I mean, it's still a huge deal for the person
Sure.
that's probably experiencing it, but it's a huge deal generally. I mean, you have 1 million people following you, but I just remember on Vine it was different. It was like
Yeah.
I remember when I hit that, On Vine, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
it was a big deal to do that.
and that's because the algorithms changed. So, for instance, Vine's algorithm totally different from TikTok's algorithm,
Right.
Because Vine's algorithm was performance based. So if you got a certain amount of views and a certain amount of likes in a certain amount of time, you hit the popular page.
Yeah.
And if you had enough followers and you had enough likes, you were always on the popular page, and that's just what it was. It was oversaturated with the same people. But with TikTok,
Yeah,
any random person can become famous.
I guess that's
or
true.
at
It
least
was-
be exposed to something.
Yeah.
So it's that idea, and that's the thing too. I remember when our friend Red Band, downloaded the app. He was
TikTok?
like, look, dude, I just got this video. It's hit 1 million views, 5 million views. It was like his first video. I was like, and it was just him filming a computer. And I was like, TikTok's just giving you a little taste of what that can be like,
right.
just so you can
Keep
be like, I
making-
want to keep posting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like anyone can have that,
Yeah.
and the room for growth on TikTok is insane. It's
Right.
absolutely insane if you can harness it or whatever.
The idea that two people specifically have 100 million people following them on that app over that is insane.
Yeah,
That's insane. I don't even know on Vine who had the most followers. Maybe Batch,
King Batch, I think.
Lele Pons, maybe.
I think it was like 10 million.
No, he had like 15.
15?
He had like 15 or 20, maybe.
I started doing it just to see, because I didn't know how to edit. So I just wanted to see if my reactions were funny to me. So I'd just be like, do like stupid little things.
Yeah,
just to watch myself. Be like, hey, is that funny? I do this with my friends. Is it funny?
Right.
And I just did it for the joy. But then it became like, oh, I'm getting followers.
Right.
yeah.
Ooh,
The mindset shifted.
I just got recognized at the grocery store.
Right.
Post more.
And that's the other thing.
I'll get you next time. Get it next time.
And also what's funny too is that, I think all of us saw the writing on the wall with Vine, because it's like 6 seconds. That can't last. That app can't last, because you run that into the ground after a certain point, because
Sure.
it's a structure that's very limiting.
Yeah,
And so we all thought, I knew, I was like, this is 4 to 5 years max.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
My theory was our audience largely was like boy band fans. It was people in the boy band age, like
Sure.
teenage girls.
Sure.
So I was like, Vine is kind of like a boy band. How long do boy bands last? 3 to 5 years. So I was like, Vine's gonna last 3 to 5 years.
Right.
And I was spot on, but didn't think it'd get shut down.
Yeah. I didn't think they did. But I don't think that TikTok is going anywhere,
no,
because they keep changing shit. They keep, but good things, like they introduced like 10-minute long videos that you can upload, and 3-minute long videos, and so now it's just endless. Like you can just, whatever idea you have, within the span of 10 minutes.
yeah,
But like that, because it's so open-ended creatively for somebody to do something on there, I don't think it's ever going away.
correct.
And it's you kind of lament the loss of something that kind of was the thing that started all of it.
Yep.
But sometimes it's okay for things to die.
Kids these days don't respect Vine. If you know what
I don't even. I just ran out of words.
yeah.
I just ran out of words.
if you knew what I went through,
Yeah.
so you could make TikToks.
Here we go. If you knew what I went through to be able to make videos, you would. And then it would stop because it was only 6 seconds.
That's good. That's good. But yeah, TikTok's better.
It's better.
It's
and
better.
you know what?
This coming from 3 Viners.
Yeah. And you know what? Yeah, that's the toughest pill to swallow, is that we did it. We did Vine. You know what I mean? We did that shit. And
Yep.
we think it's better. So
Yeah, it's true though.
it's true.
I just want to do podcasts.
Right.
And we're doing it.
We're doing one.
I just want to do podcasts where we just talk about our past on Vine.
Well, see, remember when I used to work with Andrew Batchelor? Yes, he was a great, he used to have a saying. What was it? Oh, yes, that backflip, though.
Yes.
Remember? Yes, climb on the walls. Great time.
When I would work with Lily Pons.
Oh,
Pons. Lily Pons.
That Rudy Mancuso fellow. Yes, he would hang at the subway wearing a Simba hat, going. I remember that. Yes.
I remember the OG Michael Lopriora. Much respect to the Lopriora family.
Well, happy to have a podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm happy that we all stayed friends.
Yes.
After.
me too.
All right.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. Rate and review the podcast.
And you know what? If you're listening and you want to send us a message, let us know how we're doing. Just talk to us. We'll talk back to you on Instagram. You follow us on Instagram. Wherever you find us, just message us. We'll hit you back. Brandon, anything you want to say to our listener?
To our listener, thank you for listening. I'm really glad we have a fan.
Yep.
I'm sorry we couldn't remember your name from the party, but it was very nice of you to come up to us. Yep, we appreciate that.
Yep.
Well, my name's Vincent.
My name's Rye.
My name's Brandon,
And our podcast name is Steven.
I just need the audio.